Since the pandemic, some small town EMS departments have lost volunteers, money, and are often unable to actually respond to emergencies.
In fact, last night, the WCPO 9 I-Team revealed how bad it's become in Dillsboro, Indiana. It's a town about 40 miles just west of downtown Cincinnati. I-Team reporter Craig Cheatham reports those problems are having an impact throughout Dearborn County.
In the most remote parts of Dearborn County, minutes can seem like hours when you're hurt and waiting for an ambulance.
Response time is what matters.
Yeah.
Having
the help. When you need it.
Amy and Dennis Barlow own a farm in Dillsboro. On her drive to work 2 years ago, Amy was injured in a head-on crash with another vehicle.
It was scary because it seemed to take forever for anybody to get there.
Dillsboro EMS, your status.
911 records show a Dearborn County dispatcher tried to reach the Dillsboro ambulance unit, but they did not respond to the crash.
And a lot of people used to give to the life squad. They don't do that no more because no response.
The Barlows say a Dearborn County deputy and a volunteer firefighter in his own vehicle arrived in about 10 minutes. Records show that's when 911 called an ambulance squad from Ohio County. They arrived about 25 minutes after the first 911 call. She was examined and treated. More than an hour after the crash, a medical helicopter arrived to transport her to a hospital.
When your wife's in an accident, you wonder if you're going to get to see her again.
The nonprofit volunteer Dillsboro Emergency Ambulance Unit has increasingly come under fire for not responding to many emergencies. Dearborn County 911 records show the unit hasn't responded to most of the emergency calls in Dillsboro during the last 2.5 years.
Because it's like, where are they? Where are they?
Bev Tackett and Harry Witteride are co-captains of the Dillsboro unit that has 2 ambulances parked in their garage. They say Dillsboro lost half its volunteers since the pandemic and can't keep up with an increasing workload.
I know why they're frustrated. I get it, I really do. But I can't live here 24 hours a day, and neither can Harry. I can't give up my paying job for what this pays.
Tackett and Witteride say the Dillsboro unit pays $10 an hour to a volunteer willing to work an entire shift. They say some volunteers went to other departments that pay more, others retired. The Dillsboro unit's tax records show revenue from their services was just $9,000 in 2022, a 90% reduction in just 2 years. The county gives them $50,000 a year, but Witteride says the unit needs more money to provide consistent service.
For somebody who's going to save somebody's life, you would think that there would be more money there available to keep organizations like this up and going.
Other EMS units in the county are also struggling. Aurora EMS responded to this emergency in an ambulance borrowed from nearby Lawrenceburg. One of Aurora's ambulances was in the repair shop for months. 911 records show Aurora has been putting more mileage on their ambulances in recent years by responding to hundreds of calls in Dillsboro and other communities that rely on volunteers.
We don't mind helping them. They're struggling.
Last week, Andrea Shooter, president of the Aurora EMS unit, urged the Dearborn County Council to provide more funding for local EMS. Aurora receives a combined $207,000 a year from the town and county, but Shooter says that only covers about half the payroll. She says Aurora's EMTs make $15 an hour.
Pay's going to have to go up, need insurance, and they need like 401ks, benefits. We can't supply that to any of our EMTs right now.
The chief of Bright's Volunteer Fire and EMS urged the council to approve a 0.2% increase in local income tax that would provide about $3 million a year for local EMS programs. A new state law enables the county to earmark a tax increase for EMS. Without it, he said, they could run out of money in about 2 years.
We're not asking for free handouts. We're not asking for anything special. We're just asking for money to do our job and to provide to the community. That's it.
The council is scheduled to vote on the tax on Monday. If they approve it, Commissioner Jim Thatcher said he believes the county should hire experts to help create a comprehensive EMS plan for the county and make sure that money is well spent.
We have to bring the EMS folks into the 21st century. We have got to start addressing these issues.
For the Barlows and many other residents, it's long overdue.
I would hope that they would still have a squad out there at Dillsboro and have it manned by, as long as it's manned, that's all that matters.
Last week, the Dearborn County Council approved funding for new ambulances for the Bright and Aurora EMS units. But because of ambulance production delays, the EMS units may not receive those for at least 2 years. If the council passes the tax increase for EMS, County Commissioner Jim Thatcher says that money will be distributed beginning next year.